Hi everybody, it's me, Carrie, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Farmington Hills. I'm just getting my tablet so I can see if anybody pops on. And you know it always wants to fight me, right? Don't know why. It just does. But it looks like I've got it. Hold on. Alrighty. So, if you are here, please say hello. This is live on my Facebook page. This tablet makes me crazy, seriously. It makes me crazy. And if y'all know me, that's saying a lot, because I'm a little nuts all on my own, right? So, okay, so here we go. So for those of you, instead of calling this Tiny Tip Tuesday today, I called this video the volume replacement because I have no control over this, everybody. I really have no control. When I picked this beautiful kit for our volume make-along, it's the Christmas Ornament Kit. Many of you have reached out saying, I can't get it. I know. It became unavailable by the time it was posted by Kate. It's just the way things are right now in the world, and definitely the way things are for my business, which is, I'm just going to be honest, it's extremely frustrating as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator to prepare a kit and then not be able to actually give it to you guys to purchase so you could make it. It will be back, and I will post on my Facebook page because I don't know when it'll come back. It's at facebook.com/MemoryINKers. That is my Facebook page, and that's where I'm going live at the moment. If you see this, because I'm going to ship it over to Volume, I'm going to put it on my YouTube channel, but it's live on my Facebook page, and today is Tuesday the 12th, I think, of November. Don't hold me to that date. Anyway, it is the second Tuesday in November of 2024. All right, so I'm going to tell you about this, but these are the beautiful ornaments that you would have been able to make, and you will see me make them on Volume because that's the video that I sent to Kate, and she already has it queued up. So there's nothing I can do about that. And again, I deeply apologize for that situation. However, I thought, well, what can I do that I know that the kit is currently available and I have some that I can make for you guys now. It isn't necessarily a Christmas kit because I didn't want to order something, wait for it to get here, do a video, and then have it sell out again, which is possible. This kit is still available, and I thought this would make a great holiday gift, which is why I have extras. So if you like this kit, or you want to just go buy some Stampin' Up, MemoryINKers.com, that's my Stampin' Up Facebook page, and for November 2024, my hostess code is M as in Mary, Q as in Queen, D as in David, 9622, V as in Victor. And for those of you who have already ordered this month, thank you very much. So I'm going to shove my advertising a little bit out of the way and show you, look at this kit that you can make. They can stand up or they can hang up. But it's complete, and I'm going to open one and do one or two with you, depending on how long it takes. And I'm going to show you a couple of tricks and tips that I'm definitely, I think, livened it up a little bit. I'm going to start with this project right here. So, and this is plastic, so it's not glass, but the kit comes in this great box. So it's perfect for wrapping for the holidays to put under someone's tree, as is. So if you've got crafter friends, you may want to just give it to them as the kit. It's $25. It's the same price as that ornament kit. So, but here's what comes inside of it. Let me move this for a minute. And then you get all 4 of the frames. So, I'm not gonna probably put all the frames together because, I mean, the directions are pretty self-explanatory, but I have found that there are some cute things you can do with this kit. And by the way, Naomi, I know that you posted to me, and I went to respond when you asked me about the Christmas ornament kits, and then it was like your message to me disappeared, and I can't find it anywhere. So hopefully you're watching this, and you will see. But anyway, this is just a covering over the plastic to keep it nice and pretty, and then it's just these fold out little tabbies. And then you can pop it out, and it comes with the, I know that I have, they must be in here somewhere. Let me just open this all the way, because one of the things I'm doing today is putting together some of these kits for my family. And I don't know how well you can see it on video, but there is actually a grid on the frames. I wouldn't call it real wood-like, but it does have a texture. So, yeah. Okay. So, so it comes with all of the frames. Put those back in the box. And then it comes with this packaging. And I know that the matting is in here somewhere. And of course, it comes with instructions. It comes with dimensionals. And look at how funny these are. This is how it comes, right? These little pre-printed ideas. I'll leave this one out because that's one we're going to be using. Okay, here we go. So it comes with the mats for when you're framing. If you look, there is a mat, okay? I'm pretty sure if you want it, because I know that some people like white, some people like black. I'm pretty sure you could paint this without any problem if you wanted to change your frame color or even your matte color, really, if you wanted to. But it comes with the four mats. Move those so I don't bend them up. And then it comes with the pieces. They are pop-outable die cuts. And this is what I really like about it. Do you see this? When you pop them out, you're not getting a white edge because they've made it bigger than the cutout. So you don't have to worry about having that white edge when you create this project. Okay, so for this one, I want this pot. Okay, and this is how stinking simple this thing is to put together. It's crazy how simple it is to put together. So I'm going to move these. All right, now here's a little tip for you. I did not do this when I created my first project, but I am going to give them as a gift. It is art. I am changing it a little bit. So if you want to write your signature, like sign your creation, I would say do it at this point. So I tested out 2 pens. This is the Stampin' Write marker that is in the pecan pie, but my penmanship is horrendous, honestly. If you've gotten thank you notes for me, that's probably me trying to do my best at handwriting. Just so you know. So some of you got some that you're like, oh, your handwriting's nice. And other of you are like, what did she say? I don't even know what this says. So I apologize. But anyway, this has a rather thick tip. And for me, for what I want to do here, it was too thick. So I have this pack of Pilot, what is it called? Friction. And these are supposed to be erasable. I haven't tried to erase them. But it's a brown. This one, I bought like a collection of them in different colors. So I'm going to want it under here. But I want it pretty subtle. So I'm going to just very carefully print my name. And if you want to date it, you can do that. But you're probably supposed to date your artwork. I don't know. I'm not an artist. Okay, so here's a couple of things I'm going to show you. Basically, all you really are supposed to do is like set this down, pop this on. You've got, like I said, you've got the dimensionals, and then you'd pop that on, and poof, you would be done, right? And it looks okay with just the dimensionals, but I'm going to show you what I did to give mine a little bit more realistic look. And I'm not sure how well, I think it might be glaring out, so hopefully you'll be able to see when I do this one. There's a couple of things I knew that I wanted to do. Doesn't make sense to me that this would be popped out and that would be underneath, because then your pot is hanging over the edge, right? This is the only one that has like a shelf on it. So what I did was I cut a piece of the, I forget the name, I'm sorry, pecan pie cardstock at 1/4 inch by 3 1/8 inch, which is the same size, but just gluing this down doesn't do anything. So I have it with some of our awesome, love this stuff so much, foam adhesive strips. If you guys like these, they're awesome. They're number 141825. If you want to add that to your order. Oh, I didn't tell you the order number for these, or even what they're called. So they are called Happy Houseplants, and they are item number, have it upside down, you guys. Item number 163873, I think. I'm getting a glare from my window on my glasses, so I apologize for that. So, okay. Put that back away. All right, so, but this is definitely a great add-on to your order for so many things, for when you're doing shaker cards. Just, they're awesome. They will bend a little bit like for a shaker card, but like I don't do that very often because it does create a little gap. So anyway, this again is 3/4 inch by 1/4 inch by 3 1/8 inch. Okay, if you want to make it bigger, you certainly can, and then your signature. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to take my dimensionals and I am going to put them on the back, which the instructions do. Of course, it comes with instructions. The instructions do tell you what pieces you're going to need and where to put the glue dots. I don't know if you can see this, but it is showing 4 on each corner, where to put them on the leaves. And it does, I think this little thing is telling you to curl it. It's like rolling something around a pen. I'm going to show you how I do it to give it more dimension. Okay. So I want this, I don't want to put dimensionals on each corner. I want this to be rounded. So I'm just going to gently roll it in my fingers like so. And then I'm going to roll it back this way a little bit. So we're kind of getting a rounded, but yet a little bit flatter on the bottom. Does that make sense? Kind of, I don't know if you can tell it on the video, but you're getting a little bit of roundness and a little bit of a curve under here so that it has more of a pot shape. You do not have to be this picky. And like I said, this is a great gift for your crafter friends. Seriously. It's just, I'm loving this kit. I forgot my Take Your Pick tool. Let me grab that. I have 2 Take Your Pick tools, so I always have to grab the one that I want with the right pick on it. This is another great gift. Great stocking stuffer gift is the Take Your Pick tool. I do not have a number for that. I'm sorry. I just don't. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my dimensionals in the center-ish of my pot because I don't want to lose my curves, right? And so I am putting them in the center to keep my curves. Then I am going to set this so that it's right at the edge. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, you guys. There we go. Okay. I am going to set it so it is at the edge of the shelf. All right. And basically centered. Perfection is overrated, but I am giving this as a gift, so I'm trying to be a little bit more perfect than you guys are used to. Oh, mark this day in history. Okay, so now I've got my pot on there. So now I can take my shelf and, because see, doesn't that look weird? I mean, it just looks weird that it's, you know, it's weird, in my opinion. So now I can take my shelf and line that up. And now the pot is sitting on the shelf rather than hanging off the edge of the shelf, because that would be bad. Nobody wants that for their plants, right? All right, so now I am going to follow the directions and put them on the way that they want me to, but I am going to roll my leaves individually. I'm just trying to make them look as real as I can. Okay, so take your time, because you want this to be a long time project. You want it to hang around. If you're going to put this up on your walls, you want it to look great. And I have to tell you, I love plants. And this one I'm actually even going to bow in a little bit like that. And I love plants. I just think they're cool. And I've, you know, looked a whole bunch of times at these, you know, 4 different picture frames that you can put up in a square, or you can put them in a row. And I've looked at them so many times for my house, and I have yet to buy them. But look at how much dimension this has. This has a stinking lot of dimension now, right? And it will still fit behind your frame, okay? Does my frame feel like, if you feel it, it does feel like it's popped up in the middle, but remember, this is plastic, and when it's hanging, you can't tell. So it's all good. All right. So again, I am going to take my dimensionals and I am going to put them on the center of the leaves so that they stay popped up. Stay. You guys get the idea of what I'm doing here, right? And I'm going to look at the other kits and see if there's one that I think needs, but you're going to do this with all the kits, all the framed pieces, all 4 of the designs. I'm looking at how dirty this glass mat is right now. I cleaned the one on my personal craft desk this morning. Forgot to look here. Look at that. I have so much adhesive. All right. So you can look at the directions for your placement if you need to, or you can eyeball it. I kind of went with what they said. They have it sort of hanging over, kind of on the crooked. Does that make sense? So you've got it covering. Okay. Now, this one is popping up a little bit more than these two. Why? Because it's on something that's popped up. So I want to make sure that this one that's going to go over the top is more popped up than those. So I'm doing the same thing, curling my edges. How are you guys feeling about this kit? I haven't seen any comments, but I love this little kit. Love it, love it, love it. Tell me what you think. Would you like it as a Christmas gift or a birthday gift? Or would you like, do you think this is something you'd like to give to somebody? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so This is going to go right here, and you're going to kind of hide this hole. All right. So here's what I'm going to do because I want to do that. I am going to take a dimensional and put it right there. Take the cover off and put another dimensional over the top of that one. Okay. So now it's already popped up twice as high. All right. And then I'm going to put one under here because this one's already going to be popped up. So I will put one under this one. This just doesn't feel very curvy to me. So take your time, play with it, get it the way you want it to look. Okay. And then let's see how this goes. So look how cute. Isn't it cute? I mean, and super easy peasy. So now you have this awesome gift to give to a family member. And you can see, I hope you guys can see the dimension. I'm going to pull that back a little bit. Let's see if you guys can see that. It's, I just love these. I think they're very cool. So there's one, and then you would just put the mat on it and put it in its frame, and there you go. All right, so let me look at the other ones and see. This one is probably the easiest one of all, because if you look at the sheet for it, hold on. You can see that all you're going to do is you're going to pop out this piece. Well, I'll just do it really fast because it is easy. So let me move this one out of the way. And pull out the pieces for this one. Some of these are so simple that I think when you're thinking of gifting to your family and friends, if you've got somebody that you want to do crafting with you, this is a good introduction to the crafting process. Or maybe you have someone who's older, who used to craft, but maybe they don't have the same, I'm trying to politely think of the proper word, dexterity level or anything. I know we took care of my mother-in-law who had Alzheimer's, and there were things that she used to do that she couldn't do anymore. And so if she were still with us, I think that we would consider doing this with her. So again, I'm going to want to sign this, but this time I'm going to sign it here along this edge. I'm just trying to give you guys ideas on how to make sure, you know, like artists do this stuff, like actual famous people. Not me. So there, now I have my name on it. So when I give this set as a gift, they will know. Where's the cap? Right here. These are kind of gel-like. If you decide to get these Pilot friction ball things, erasables, I think I got them on Amazon, but I've had them for a long time. I don't have an Amazon link, you guys. So, you know, there it is. So, I'm putting this on last because I keep putting stuff away. All right, so they're kind of showing you what one goes where, and you're going to put the taller one on first. All right, and then you'll put the shorter one in front of that, if that makes sense. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. I am going to curl my leaves a little bit. This one you have to be a little bit more gentle with because the leaves are thinner. You know, you can do that, but I kind of like to have them rounded also, not just at the tips. Although the tips are important. Okay. This one is going to be mostly covered up by the other one. So I'm going to put a dimensional right there. And I'm going to put this one just a little bit. I think I'm going to keep it even. I'm going to keep it even with this bottom piece. Because when you put this on, I'm trying to think of how it goes. It goes like that. So it's covering, it's going to cover this. So now when you do this one, same thing. I know, are you guys getting tired of watching me do this? But like I said, I had to do something to, well, I had to do something for today's video, right? For our Tiny Tip Tuesday, we had to do something. And then when I saw that that Christmas kit was no longer available, honestly, honest to goodness, you guys, I was this close to crying. I was just like, seriously, I tried so hard to pick something. Last year for volume, I did an ornament set as well, and that one wasn't a problem. People were able to order that one, but those little ones are so, they're cuter. The one from last year, if you're a volume person, if you go back and look at my presentation for November of last year, when I looked earlier, that kit was still available. So you can go look that up. Okay, so now this one is going to go on top of that. So now we have some serious dimension going on here, right? Because they do not tell you to super do that. So now when I put this on, okay, I'm going to want it to be good, but like it's already going to hold itself up, all right? But I want my pieces to like stay, because if I pop this up too much, if you look, if I curve it too much and I put it on there, it's not on the stand, and we can't have that. If you wanted to, yes, you could absolutely use this and pop up more stands, cut them a little bit thinner, and you know, that would be interesting too. I mean, you know, get creative, but you're not going to want this to be too high. So I'm going to put just one dimensional right there. All right. And then, like I said, I want my edges to stay. And I don't know that this is like terribly important, but I'm just putting a really thin, if my bottle cooperates, because you know, I tend to squeeze these too hard and then they go nuts. I love my liquid glue though, as you guys know, because I talk about it all the time. You know why I talk about it? And I can't remember if I've said this, but when it first came out, I did not want it. I'm like, oh, that is really stupid. And whenever that happens to me, I feel compelled to tell you guys I was wrong and how much I love something. So now I'm going to want to make sure that I am on my stand. All right. And still covering that up. So I want to press it over a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to hold this for a second so that it stays on the stand, because it takes a minute for the liquid glue to dry, but I don't want that popped up. And I need it to be over just a little bit right there. Okay, so that's the cool thing about liquid glue, is you do have a minute to play with it to make sure it looks right. Now, if you don't like that and you wanted to make it more poppy, this is how mine ended up looking, which is fine. Like I said, you could definitely use the pecan pie, cut them a little thinner, and make more stand sticks, if that makes sense. And that would look really cool too. So, okay, so now here's that one. So cute. They're so cute. All right, I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Okay, it's already been 30 minutes, and I don't want my videos to go too long. So I don't know if you guys want me to keep going or not. I'm not seeing any comments here. You may be commenting, but I've been having a little trouble with that lately. So These are the other two, just so you know, that are quite fun. This one actually looks really cool because it's like a basket weave, like literally like one of those rope baskets. And when you dimension it, it looks really cool. And you don't have to worry about stands. This one definitely you don't have to worry about because it's hanging. You know, it's supposed to be a hanging basket. So anyway, you get the idea of how to put these together. I could do the other two, but I'm not getting any comments that say go ahead and do it. So I'm not gonna. All right, so there's those two. Here's the ones that I did. There it is. As finished projects. So I love this kit. Like I said, I am making it for family gifts. So if any of my family is watching this, you don't know if you're getting it or not because I'm only making it for a couple people. So, all right. So if you want to order this kit, you can go to my Stampin' Up! Website, MemoryINKers.com, for this month, November 2024. The hostess code is M as in Mary, Q as in Queen, D as in David, 9622V. And the kit is called Happy Houseplants. And remember, you're getting everything you need. The only thing I used that is not in this box is the liquid glue, which I'm sure you guys have some. But this is the awesome box it comes in, so you can wrap it perfectly. And it's item number 163873, and it's $25. And this is the most all-inclusive kit. I love it. You don't need anything. So the kit itself makes a perfect gift. But putting it together, and I think signing it like I did on the ones that I created, I think signing it is just kind of fun. I mean, this one you can barely see where I signed it because I put this over the top. But it's still cool because then your family knows you cared enough to make it yourself. So have a wonderful week, everybody. I hope you guys like these Happy Houseplants. And let me know. I'll be making these for a little bit. So I think these are pretty self-explanatory. If you look at let me show you the pages. Maybe. Oh, they're under here. So you can see how simple this is. You're just going to be popping on I think it goes this way. Yeah, it goes this way. So when you're doing this one, this is up. All right. And then obviously this one is easy to figure out what end is up, but it's all there. Super simple. Do the same things I already did. Curve your edges and you're good. So have a blessed and wonderful day, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, one more thing I forgot to tell you guys, and I mentioned it once in my other videos, and you're soon going to see this on the Great Lakes Mega Meet. I did a video, which we'll be posting in probably later today, but I am not doing the Great Lakes Mega Meet anymore. I have decided with everything that's going on in my family, with our health, y'all know about my daughter's situation, and mine, frankly, that I just physically can't do it anymore. So, I will not see you there as a vendor, but look for me there because I will be wandering around because hello, I want to shop. It'll probably be like, I mean, I always did shop. I ran off, and shopped, but, this will be like a nice leisurely stroll. So anyway, have a blessed and wonderful weekend. I will see you on the volume video that is going to show this kit, which I am sorry to say is currently, as of today, unavailable. But who knows? Maybe by the time the video runs in volume, it will be fine. Okay, I will see you guys. I see someone's commenting. Jackie Zimmerman, I think, said something. All right, I'll see you guys. Bye.